Hello, darlings. You are welcome to Z-Star Africa, your home of sizzling drama updates. This September finale on Soulmate is filled with love, betrayal, and hidden secrets that set the Deshmukh house on fire. From Sachin's heartfelt proposal to Sayali, to Renuka's wrecking favoritism, and Tejas uncovering a mysterious treasure, every day brings a twist you don't want to miss. Like and turn on your notifications to stay updated with your favorite dramas. The drama only gets deeper. Let's dive in. September 22nd, 2025. The episode starts with Sayali being completely surprised by the beautiful roof decorations. For their wedding anniversary, Sachin wants to give her a special surprise. He also proposes to her with a stunning ring, pouring his heart out. He tells Sayali how deeply he loves her and asks if she would marry him again if given the chance. Sachin confesses that he can't imagine a life without her, explaining that her humanity and integrity have transformed him. Sayali reciprocates his feelings, revealing that at first, she never expected such a life, but after seeing Sachin's true character, she fell in love with him. Renuka feels upset as none of Roshni's relatives attended the family event. Roshni has kept her reality hidden from Renuka, and though she misses her mother, there's no way to invite her to the family function. After Renuka leaves, Roshni calls her mother, promising to visit her soon. Sachin promises to fulfill all of Sayali's dreams, and they grow closer. Sachin romantically dances with his wife, making her shy when he cuddles her. She wishes to spend more time with him. Renuka brings a glass of turmeric milk for her husband. Aji enters Paresh's room to discuss the problem of Sachin and Sayali sleeping in the dining hall every night. She feels bad for them and suggests building a room for them to stay together. Paresh shares that he had advised Sachin several times, but they didn't listen. He agrees that they should build a room, and Aji offers to pay for the expenses. Sachin gazes at the moon, reminiscing about his childhood. The moon, he believes, is a silent witness to their love. The next morning, Paresh gathers his 3 sons around the dining table to discuss building a room on the roof for Sachin and Sayali. Sachin objects, saying he doesn't need a personal room. Riya and Renuka dream of building a modern, luxurious house. Tejas and Roshni also support the idea of making the house lavish. Aji suggests that the 3 brothers take turns spending nights outside, so everyone can share the 2 rooms in the house. September 23rd, 2025. This episode starts with Aji suggesting to Paresh that the couple should take turns using the bedroom to ensure equality, as Sachin and Sayali have been sleeping in the dining hall due to a lack of space. Tejas and Renuka are upset with this decision, but Aji insists. To start, Akash and Riya will sleep on the roof instead of Sachin and Sayali. Tejas is unhappy with this, but Roshni advises him to keep the peace with his grandmother. She also suggests naming their shop after Renuka, who has always supported them, making Renuka very happy. Sayali doesn't want any conflict over the room, but Aji believes the grandsons should be treated equally by the elders. Sayali is encouraged to be more confident to gain respect from the family. Tejas shares his business plans with his friend Kartik and is praised for his success. Roshni also talks to Shikha about their business, dreaming of success. She and Tejas go to the market to order visiting cards for their showroom. That night, it's Tejas's turn to sleep in the dining hall, but he ignores the rules and sleeps in his own room. Roshni reminds him of Aji's decision, but Tejas can't bear the idea of adjusting. Sayali prepares the dining hall bed, but Sachin mocks Tejas for not following Aji's instructions. Paresh steps in and encourages the brothers to talk things through. When Sachin locks the room, Tejas bothers him with questions, irritating Sachin further. Eventually, they settle their differences. September 24th, 2025. Sayali chooses to sleep on the carpet mat rather than the soft, luxurious bed. There's something peaceful about that simplicity. Sayali and Sachin sleep side by side, their bond shining through the stillness of the night. Tejas, on the other hand, is a bundle of discomfort. Sleeping on the floor near the dining hall is beyond him. He complains to Roshni, grumbling that if Sachin is going to use the air conditioner, then he won't be the one paying the bill. Roshni gently tries to reason with him. She reminds him how important it is to stay close to the family. Her words manage to cool his frustration, but the floor still offers no sleep. The next morning, Tejas goes straight to Renuka with his list of complaints. He whines about the awful night he had in the dining area. Trying to get his mother on his side, he plays the victim and pleads for his room back. He argues that if he can't sleep properly, he won't be able to function at work. For Tejas, comfort always comes before compromise. Renuka can't help but feel bad for Roshni too. She's from a wealthy background, yet she's quietly enduring the floor like it's nothing. Tejas walks around half asleep all morning. Paresh, unimpressed, offers no sympathy. Tejas gets an idea to make his showroom launch grand. He wants a celebrity to inaugurate it, but the plan requires a big budget. Paresh and Sachin dismiss the idea right away. Roshni, though, stands by him. Sayali gives a more grounded suggestion. Invite someone from the business world who understands the industry. It'll build trust with customers. Sachin also brings up their mother, who has always stood by his side. Paresh joins in, saying Renuka should be the one to do the honors. Renuka doesn't want to push Tejas into anything, even though she quietly agrees. The big day arrives. Tejas and Roshni are finally launching their showroom. Sachin and Sayali walk in and admire the space. Tejas has done a great job, and even Renuka looks proud as she steps forward to inaugurate the showroom. Everyone celebrates Tejas's hard work and dedication. But just as the moment settles, Paresh realizes Tejas isn't around. He wants to make an entrance, dramatic and memorable. Paresh glances at Sayali and feels a pang of guilt. She couldn't invite her own mother to this event because of Renuka's cold attitude. That unspoken pain hangs in the air. At last, Tejas gets what he's been waiting for all this time, his moment on the rocking chair. With a quiet sense of pride, he walks toward it, soaking in the moment. September 25th, 2025. This episode starts with Tejas finally buying the showroom and naming it after his mother. Renuka is deeply moved and emotional to receive such love and respect from her son. Aji, on the other hand, feels disheartened for Paresh, who gets no such appreciation from his own child. Sachin and Sayali plan to buy a mixer grinder for their kitchen, but the price turns out to be a bit steep. Sayali explains how useful it would be, especially for making daily tasks easier. She eventually picks one, but Renuka disapproves of Sayali making any purchase from the showroom on its first day. Sachin tries to lighten the mood by talking about how lucky he is to have Sayali, but Renuka once again puts her down in front of everyone. Savitri, furious with this attitude, gives Renuka a stern warning, asking her to value both of her sons equally. Mamta goes ahead and buys a centralized AC worth 1.5 lakh rupees. Tejas and Roshni are overjoyed seeing their business doing well right from the start. Riya and Akash also pick out a few items for themselves. Even though they're all family, Tejas charges everyone for their purchases. When Sachin and Sayali arrive to pay, Tejas ignores them, assuming they can't afford it. But Sayali surprises him by paying the full amount and buying the item for their kitchen. Renuka ends up feeling proud of Tejas for starting a successful chapter in his life. The next day, Sachin runs into Sayali on the road and confides in her about his struggle to find enough passengers. In frustration, he lashes out at another passenger, who reminds him of the earlier viral incident and insults him again. Back at the showroom, Roshni feels proud of Tejas and the work he's putting in. Tejas thanks her for standing by him from the beginning. With dreams of making their showroom the top one in Mumbai, Tejas calls a staff meeting. Much to everyone's shock, he fires the old employees who were there from day one and brings in a new, more efficient team. The old staff walk away feeling bitter. Tejas returns home exhausted. His mother blesses him lovingly, while Sachin teases him for acting like a child. Tejas becomes the target of some light-hearted fun from his brother. September 26th, 2025. This episode starts with Tejas complaining about how drained he feels due to the heavy workload at the showroom. He proudly flaunts the importance of his job and demands everyone in the house to pamper him like he's earned it. But his father isn't amused. He pulls Tejas up for making everything about himself and reminds him that every member of the family works hard to earn a living, not just him. Yet, as always, Renuka is quick to take Tejas' side, placing his needs above everyone else's. Later that night, Sayali notices Sachin lost in thought, his face clouded with the stress from the morning's events. She gently nudges him into a conversation, offering him support and reminding him of his dreams, to become a successful businessman one day. Her words comfort him, and he feels a little lighter after talking to her. Sayali silently promises herself that no matter what, she'll always stand beside him. Back at the dinner table, Renuka realizes Tejas hasn't shown up yet. Roshni explains that he's too exhausted and has already fallen asleep. The moment Sachin hears this, he gets up eagerly to wake Tejas, determined to stick to the rules laid down by Aji about family discipline. But Roshni blocks him. She firmly defends her sleeping husband, stressing how overworked he is. This dismissive attitude toward everyone else's efforts sparks frustration in Sachin and Sayali. Tension builds when Sachin insists on not sleeping outside that night. A heated argument erupts between him and Roshni, who still refuses to disturb Tejas. Things get worse when Renuka steps in and, yet again, backs Tejas over Sachin. Paresh, trying to defuse the situation, offers to sleep in the dining area with Renuka so that Sachin and Sayali can use their room. But Sachin can't bring himself to inconvenience his parents for his sake. With no other option, Sachin and Sayali end up sleeping on the roof again. Sayali feels hurt, deeply so. Renuka's unfair behavior stings her, but she swallows her pain, unwilling to create further conflict over something as basic as a room. Looking up at the night sky, she tells Sachin that this rooftop and the stars have become hers now. She gently scolds him for getting into a fight with Tejas and Roshni. But Sachin is drowning in guilt. He works tirelessly for this family, yet receives neither peace nor respect. What hurts him most is being unable to give his wife the comfort she deserves. Sayali softly reminds him that she doesn't need anyone else as long as he's by her side. She finds beauty in their little moments under the sky, even if they don't have the room they deserve. Her contentment comes from being with him, wherever that may be. That's a wrap for now, darlings. See you in the continuation video. Much love.